Eva, I got it. I think I've been doing this job for long enough that I know how to operate the system. Okay, it was that one time I asked you to help. Okay, maybe a couple times you bailed me out, but still, I think I got things under control, alright? Okay, bye. Get well soon, okay? Jeez. Alright, let's get this over with. Maybe it'll be a good opportunity to test out the new system. Hi, we're the technicians from Sigmund Corp. Is the patient ready? Oh, that's good to hear. I'm Dr. Neil Watts. Normally I would introduce my lovely associate, Dr. Eva Rosalind, but she's out with a cold today, so it'll just be me. Don't worry, Sigmund Corp usually sends two people because they think it's not enough to handle, but more often than not, it's just one person doing the heavy lifting. And if Dr. Rosalind ever asks, it's usually me. Would you mind leading me to the patient? Oh, thank you. Alright. So, I presume this is the patient? Yeah. Alright. So, I know you and the patient have probably already seen the waivers, but I'm just going to go through them one more time with you, just quickly for the sake of consent for my safety as well as the patient's. So, the service we're providing is a memory alteration service provided to the patient when they are nearing their end of life. We provide a service whereby we change key moments in their memory such that they will be able to live their best life, if you will, achieve any dreams or things that they weren't able to accomplish in their real life, such that they may pass on believing that they did in fact finish everything they wanted to within their lifespan. The system is by no means harmful to the patient. There's a reason we operate this service only to those reaching end of life, because let's just say it would cause several discrepancies in life if we were to provide it to a normal person who has still much to live. With this in mind, may I proceed with the procedure? Perfect. Alright. I have this headset here offered by Sigmund Corp that will be placed on the patient, and then after that, I will also put on a headset, and I will help navigate into his memories and try to find some key points as well as speak with the patient directly. Yes, speak with them directly via a memory. It'll be a relatively accurate representation of what they wanted, and that'll let me ask them what they wanted to achieve as well. I don't suppose you know what they wanted after acquiring the service. No? Alright, no problem. I'll handle it myself then. But I will need some peace and quiet for about an hour or two while I accomplish this service. It usually takes about an hour or two. There are some odd cases, but usually they'll be pretty quick and straightforward. So, if you'll excuse me, I will begin setting up the machine as well as placing the headset. Do I have your consent for all of this? Perfect. Alright, let's get started then. Alright. Loading basic module. Protocol. Special. Yep. Totally normal. What else? Execute. No. Execute deluxe behavior. Neil X equal 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Okay. What else? Should be it. No special conditions. All parameters met. Disable limiters. Disable safety protocols. Yes. Yes, I understand. I know what I'm doing, computer. Yes. Alright. Okay. That's the machine all set up. Now let's get the things on him. And I'm just going to place the headset onto the patient here. Alright. on, so I'm going to go ahead and have a seat on that couch while I put on my own headset and begin the procedure. I'll be unconscious for this duration, so please don't draw any funny faces on me. Normally I'd have someone keep an eye out, but, Alright, let's get started. Once the headset is on, would you kindly press the enter button for me? Thanks. Alright, loaded into the last memory since they were conscious. Now, to find the patient. Hopefully they're in this house. It'd be really awkward if they weren't. Oh, perfect, they're right there. Hi, sorry to interrupt you in your, past? Yeah. I'm Dr. Neil Watts, from Sigmund Corp. I'm here to perform your procedure for your, memory alteration service? Yes, that one, the deluxe package. Right, so this may come as a shock to you. It certainly does to some patients, but you're currently a memory, and as we speak, you are on your deathbed. I know, morbid, but it is a part of the consent procedure to let you know, even if this is just a memory. I doubt you'll remember this, as much of the work will be overwritten once I start delving into your past, but I did want to ask you what your dream was. That is why I'm here, after all, to help you do a little bit of wish fulfillment via the program. Don't worry, I don't do much of the heavy lifting. The memory editor, the headset your real body is currently wearing, does most of the heavy lifting. My job as one of the technicians is to traverse your past and find some key points in your life that, when altered, will result in the dream you are looking for. In other words, if you think of your life as a crossroads, we merely adjust or add another path such that you take it, thus leading towards your dream. Well, the machine handles most of that. How does that sound? Perfect. So, with that in mind, what is your dream? Oh, okay. That's certainly doable. You'd be surprised how common that dream is, but trust me, I've dealt with some very odd cases. Sometimes the dream is as vague as wanting to go to the moon, and trust me, that leads to one hell of a rabbit hole. But I won't go into that today. With that in mind, I'm going to begin traversing your memories, if that's all right. Of course, you won't remember any of it. My presence there effectively doesn't exist. I'm a third party. While I may be able to alter things inside the memory, they won't affect what you remember as a whole. I'm going to get started now. It was nice speaking with you. And no, I'm afraid you won't remember this conversation, but it is documented for our purposes for legal concerns. All right. Excellent. Well, it was a pleasure. Finally got all the legal jargon out of the way. Usually I have Eva handle this. Faye, can you go ahead and kill the recording? Alright. Well, I think now, more than ever, I should probably test out the new system. We can do some real good with this memory modifier, what it should have been meant for. Go ahead and unfreeze them for me. Hey, I know we just spoke and we made our goodbyes and everything, but I had a proposition. This isn't part of the package. You see, you're not dealing with your ordinary doctor. I'm Dr. Neil Watts, and I've done quite a bit of work on the memory editor. I've been running some tests for a new modification, shall we say. Rather than me personally going in through your memories, it will let you take control and modify things as you see fit. This isn't on the paperwork, of course, and I'm happy to proceed with the standard procedure where I'll personally go in, look at all your embarrassing memories, and change things for you, and have a good laugh while we're at it and a good story to tell at the pub. Or I could be your guide and walk you through how you would personally change your own past, take control of your own fate, live the wish you really wanted, not via the interpretation of some machine. Like I said, the machine will analyze the best path, but what the machine thinks might not necessarily be what you think. Isn't that right? And as far as safety is concerned, I assure you it is perfectly safe. I've used it on myself a couple of times as well, to relive a couple of old memories. And don't worry, this isn't totally unsupervised. There is a special friend with wings up high who will keep an eye on things should they go too far awry. It'll keep us both safe, both me in the living world and you in your memory. Nothing that'll drastically alter your life. I assure you, you are already on your deathbed after all. Oh, apologies. It's a touchy subject, but I have a grim sense of humor, shall we say. So, how about it? Want to take it for a spin?